we're recording a Minus Cast today, and I don't really know. We said that the subject would be the Nintendo Lego thing that just came out today. Which
Lego
dates
Mario
this recording for sure. It's Mario Day, everybody.
Happy birthday, Mario! Is it his
Happy
birthday today?
Mario. He's turning 52.
Does he canonically have a birthday?
I don't.
Yeah, he
think
stays
he
the
does.
same age though. He doesn't actually age. He's gonna be like 23 for the rest of his life.
February 30th.
Yeah.
Did you say 23?
Yeah.
23 for the rest of his life.
how-
Implies that you're gonna get him or something.
All right, I got a question. How old does Mario look?
This is a
guys-
fantastic topic.
Yeah.
Hold on. Why don't we actually start the pod? Did we actually start the podcast or not?
Yes.
Yeah, we're in.
I didn't know. You usually say this is Minus Cast episode whatever.
Well, ironically enough, it's episode 10.
Oh, you can do it in post.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mar
It is
10.
Mar 10, recording on Mar 10 for Mario's 10th birthday. So
Wait, did you agree that it was Mario Day without realizing we had a reason for saying that?
You know what's funny? I on my second channel I uploaded a Mario video. I didn't realize it was Mario Day. I'm like, wow, good timing.
look at me uploading Mario content.
I had no idea until the day of.
What a coincidence. Yeah, but like we didn't really know what we were going to talk about today, but we figured since the Lego Nintendo Super Mario like collaboration was announced today, probably a little earlier than a lot of people expected, because I saw someone, I think it was Nathan, who posted the that there might have been a Nintendo Direct leak from someone.
Oh yeah.
Because
Well, that was.
I guess.
I think that was through the Lego Mario announcement. Because there was. Let me pull it up.
Because like someone
this
said
out.
that they got it in the email, I think, and like the subtext was just like, they just announced this in the new Nintendo Direct. And it's like, we haven't had one of those yet.
Yeah.
So, what's that about?
So the message. So basically, this is someone promoting it, and the bottom text says, "Heard about the partnership between Lego and Nintendo? The latest Nintendo Direct announced their exciting collaboration." So
Did it?
I mean, hey, maybe we've just never heard of this Direct.
Yeah. It just came out in like.
I'm not usually up to
Another
date in
country.
all the news, so
Yeah.
I buy
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. I mean, hey, maybe we just no one's paid attention. We
For me,
forgot
this is
they
like the
existed.
first. This is the first time I've even heard that like Nintendo didn't have like a collaboration with Lego yet. I was like, that seems like it would be
Like a
an easy
no-brainer.
idea. Yeah.
Yeah, like 10 years. I feel like 15, 20 years ago when Lego was really big, that's when they probably should have done that.
Right.
So I don't know why they're just doing it now, but
Well, we all know that
Yeah.
Nintendo's like historically kind of stubborn with stuff like that.
oh yeah.
So they're just now being like, oh yeah, we can have more money.
Yeah, they lived 10 years in the past,
Yeah.
but
I like how they
what
do
do
it
you guys
all at
think?
once. Oh, I was gonna say I like how they do it all at once. They're like, okay, Nintendo World theme park. Yeah, roll out all those
Yeah.
Legos. Like they just like open
and
the
there's
floodgates.
Levi clothing as well.
There's-
They're apparently doing. Like, oh, let's
What-
branch
what
out
if-
this year.
What if this is all like merch that's gonna be sold at the Nintendo Land like parks?
that'd
be
probably
sick.
make the
Yeah.
most sense.
I like to think that they give it their own go. They're like, okay, this cardboard stuff isn't working out. Maybe we just let Lego take over from now on.
Each little Lego is an amiibo.
I can just imagine a bunch of guys in suits saying, "Hey guys, the cardboard didn't happen. It was not working out." Thought we
didn't
could
sell
get away
nearly
with
as much
cardboard.
as we thought we would.
There's only enough cardboard in the world. I'm sorry.
Guess we'll go with Lego. But I mean,
Actually-
I'm probably gonna. What's that?
I just thought of it like it's just this meeting with people in business suits.
Yeah,
It's
right. Like
oh,
they're all
you-
like, there's like this big
you meant-
table.
You meant Nintendo
There's like 20 of them in a
Lego,
room.
not Labo. Like Labo's just like what someone heard. It's just like, well, what the hell is Labo? We have a collaboration with Lego this year. What do you guys want to do? And they're like, what the hell is Labo? So they just made cardboard. It's like, kids play with these, and like 3 years later, it's like, oh, Lego.
Oh, whoops.
That's what you meant. What do you guys think on that note? Like, are you guys gonna get any of it? What do you guys want to see with Nintendo Lego?
Well,
Super Mario.
I have a
Lego
lot of
stuff?
empty shelves, so if there's something
Sure.
cool, I'm definitely in the market, but probably not.
I think it's interesting because I don't know if it's going to be specifically Lego sets or if it's going to be like a Mario Lego game, or if it's going to be both.
It's an interesting idea. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's probably just going to be a set, but I'm probably going to get them because I actually used to play with Legos all the time when I was a kid. I remember this one time I built this building.
Band
So
camp.
like, so it actually helps. My mom used to work with Lego, so we would get really good discounts on Legos. So I had a lot, and I built Legos that was like 6 feet tall. It was just like a square building, and then it toppled one day, and I was really sad. But it took so long to build. I don't know, something about that.
What a tragic tale.
Yeah.
Is Lego Dimensions on Switch or no? I don't think it is.
I
I
don't
think it was
know.
on Wii U, wasn't it?
Anyone else know what that is? Or is it just me? That's
I think it's
confused?
just it's a game or something.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of like Skylanders in that like it has the figures that you can attach to it, and you can have like your characters go into the game. I think, and there are like a bunch of properties in that game, like Back to the Future, Sonic, Doctor Who, a bunch of stuff. So it's like I'm wondering if they're going to plan on incorporating that into Lego Dimensions.
Maybe it'll be like Amiibo, or like the Lego
Possibly.
little Lego guys. You can scan them in.
What Mario on
Nintendo
PS4?
themed Lego games that were
Oh,
exclusive
yeah.
to the Switch.
Yeah,
would be cool.
Honestly,
More peripherals to have. And you beat Mario 64 with a Mario Lego.
With only one Lego.
With one Mario Lego.
Just his foot.
you.
Can we talk about how terrifying he looks?
He does look
Like,
really
Yeah, he
scary.
looks really scary.
He's like,
Like, yeah, I don't
That
know what they
grin.
were thinking with the marketing, but he's straight up terrifying.
that grin could eat a
The
man.
teeth.
Like, it's really
it-
creepy.
It would make the perfect Discord emoji. Like, just crop the way it is.
Just
He's
like
so
off-screen
wide.
Mario face. He's so wide. He is a wide.
Well, no,
boy.
it's like a normal Lego person, but they just scaled them up 50% wide.
Stretched them.
It makes his arms look a little weird though, because like his arms are like little T-Rex arms.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
stubby. He can't wash his arms. I mean, his arms, his hands is what I meant to say. Though I guess he couldn't be able to wash his arms either, by that logic.
Anyone play? So like with Legos as a kid, like they're all uniform in terms of obviously they can pick up stuff with their hands, you know, but like there were also certain objects that were like the width of them, so that they could hold it between
Right.
their hands. Mario is not going to be able to carry anything
Yeah.
because he's
You
like
could have like a mushroom in one hand and a coin in the other.
right. So he's not going to be able to pick up
madman.
anything large that would utilize both hands because of how much of a wide boy he is.
And what's the thing with the like the question block in the middle of his chest? I don't know what that's about.
Oh yeah.
Did you?
That might just be a CGI effect for the trailer.
I don't know. It kind of
That's what you think.
I mean,
that was,
I don't know.
That was really fast.
I'm looking at it right now. It doesn't look. I mean, maybe it is actually like a screen, but that seems kind of weird. Have a screen on a Lego,
Yeah.
but
On-
What makes me think of like an alarm clock or like
yeah, like you boop
I don't know
his
why.
head.
I don't know why this one in particular, because I'm wondering about this. I'm looking at it. I was like, is this actually like Lego size, like a little dude, or is this like a huge?
Yeah, I didn't even recognize this was a Lego anything at first. I thought it was just some insane shit
Yeah.
that you found.
yeah,
It looks
honestly.
like it looks like a crazy like giant Mega Bloks thing from like
Yeah, it does. It
years
does look like
ago.
that. What if it's just like a crazy close up and it's like this big? It's just a small, very small Lego.
You know what? Maybe Mario is supposed to be this large because, I mean, he's been breaking blocks his whole life. Maybe the point is to break your Lego blocks with Mario. I don't know. That
They
could be it
needed to
too.
make a toy out of breaking your toys.
Yes, that's right. That's what Mario is doing.
Like I don't know, man. I feel like they should have tested this with people and said like, no, that Mario looks like it's gonna scare children, because like you could
Yeah.
like give him like 2 symbols and he could be one of those symbol monkeys. Like it wouldn't be that much more effort. How terrifying this is.
There's just no symbol sound effect. It's just random Mario noises. On that note, like we mentioned Nintendo Land earlier, or like the Super Nintendo World. I don't remember what it's called. Like, what do you guys
Super
think about
Nintendo
that?
World.
Like, what do you guys think how that'll do, or are you guys interested in going at all? Or
When is that supposed to be?
I heard
Um,
August, I think.
It's supposed to be this summer, but I feel like it's probably gonna get delayed. to next year just because of coronavirus. It's probably gonna
Demonetized.
delay it.
You
Yeah,
think it'll still be an
yeah.
issue in August, like as much as it is right now?
I mean, maybe
who
not.
knows?
That's the thing, because like even like E3's kind of at risk right now too. That could get canceled because it's March and like Corona's still a problem. So I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe it'll be
Poor-
I
okay.
don't know
But
either.
Poor stubby Mario.
I
with his
have enough
stubby little
reason not
arms.
to go to E3. So
Yeah,
if you
right.
Put a
Yeah,
virus in
honestly.
there.
yeah, seriously.
It was all a ploy to just get people to not go to E E3.
Yeah, I was actually talking to Tetra about this last podcast. I will literally only go to E3 if they have like a demo of the new Mario Kart or Mario Odyssey 2, and that's it. Otherwise, I have no reason to go.
Yeah, I only go because of you guys. So if you're not going, then
Yeah.
I already don't care. That's double points.
Yep. I'll go to LA, just not to the event.
Speaking of which, it's probably not like podcast worthy, but like, are there any plans for like meeting up in the summer at all?
LA? I don't know. Are we
Well, I
gonna
mean, I
do
don't-
that this
I don't know
year?
if LA, but because I think you
think
mentioned
at
something
some
about
point-
Chicago, right?
I think at some point we'll probably put something together. I just think we're all waiting to hear because like a lot of the conventions we were also going to be at besides E3 have canceled.
Right.
There was a convention
Yeah.
in Toronto that we were going to be at, some of us, and
That's right.
They just
Yeah.
randomly canceled. Which I mean, not randomly. Obviously, they canceled for good reason, but
Yeah, yeah. It felt
it's
random.
just
What a virus, Pshaw. Lol, so random.
But at some point, I think so.
Yeah, we should
Yeah.
do that and cast in real life, just all of us.
Yeah, I would honestly be fine with just not going to LA and we just meet up somewhere else for
Yeah,
like
I'd be fine with that too.
even if it was just like a few days, like a week would be nice if we could do that. So we'd have time to like record stuff as well as hang out.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I'd be fine with not going to LA this year.
What
have
were
a
you guys
question.
looking forward to seeing at E3?
Oh, I guess that works too.
No. What were you gonna say, Swanky?
I was going to talk about the Lego dude again.
That poor little man. He can't wash his hands. He's very prone to coronavirus.
Well, I mean, I'm just really curious because, like, we see Mario, right? Mario has to be extra wide because the only reason he'd be wide would be that Luigi has to be extra tall, right? I mean, they probably
True,
stretched
yeah.
Luigi
Oh,
this
yeah.
way.
It's a 2 feet tall
He's a very
Imagine-
thin Lego man.
Imagine looking at Lego Wario, someone
Oh my
who's already
God.
super wide. I mean, he's gonna look like a billboard.
I want to
He's
see
gonna
Lego
just put
Yoshi.
one. When you buy the Mario set, Wario is like the extra piece. He's like the extra box. You don't even build him; he's just there. It's too big to build.
His head,
he is the
his
box.
head is actually just a Lego brick with his face painted
Yeah.
on it.
Wario's the container that the Mario parts come in. Didn't like Mega Bloks do stuff like that, where it's like the box itself was
See,
part of the toy?
that's the weird thing about this is it looks like a Mega Block. It doesn't look like Legos, but I think it's just like so zoomed in that it's hard to tell.
Maybe.
It's
That's
so
a Lego.
zoomed in that it looks like those are LED screens. Like,
Yeah,
the,
like
the
actual
mouth
ones.
and the eyes and the question block.
What if it
Yeah.
was?
Question-
The question block
block-
might. I'm not convinced this is a Lego because it does look like an LED screen, and
Yeah.
we're only
Wait, hold
seeing
on.
the
Have-
top part
have you
of
guys-
the question mark.
Have you seen the animated? It's animated. This is just a
Yeah.
screenshot I'm showing you guys.
No, I haven't seen it at all. I thought we just had this one
Click on it.
screenshot.
No.
Oh, I've got
Oh my
it.
god!
I've got the animation.
yeah.
What?
That's an LED
See?
screen, yeah.
Yeah, it is. Well, that's I don't understand that because like, are you gonna have to replace the battery when it runs out?
This can't be a standard size Lego.
No.
Yeah.
It's got to be like
looks-
I
this
just wanna-
size at least.
I just want to buy it
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
take Mario's head off and then put on a normal Lego head.
Good God, Swank.
Super wide head. His face is like this big.
It looked
On
like
a
that.
body?
What music video was that? Where like it was Kanye and like the big, or was it Kanye and like the big?
Oh,
Kanye.
okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would look just like that.
Okay, yeah, I can see it now.
Oh my god.
It's a little tiny Lego man's head on Mario's big ass body.
Like, why does he have so many teeth? Because if,
Well,
when I say
Nathan,
that, like, why is he showing his teeth so much? Because he usually doesn't in his pictures.
I guess it's true.
let me see the animation again, Swingy.
Yeah.
Or I mean Nathan.
Here, I'm holding my phone.
Yeah.
Through
So
Nathan's
I think
second
the
monitor.
teeth have to also be animated in some way.
Yeah.
Maybe you can make different faces.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe. Could have him like stick his tongue out, maybe, or
The eyes as well, because the eyes are the same like LCD texture or whatever.
maybe
have,
there's
like,
a
a
Lego
happy
remote
face.
where you can just change the expressions.
I think I can't tell how big it is, but if it's not very expensive, I maybe want like 10 of them.
Don't
No,
take
actually,
that
that
out of
makes me
context.
curious. What? So obviously, there's going to be the Mario character, but like, what are you going to build with that? Is that going to be like Princess's or Peach's castle? Is it going to be the Paper Mario house? I doubt it'd be that.
Dude,
But
a Princess
There's a
Peach's
lot of
castle
options.
Lego.
Yeah, no, that would be sick.
that would be
Building like
dope.
all of Peach's castle.
yeah, that'd be
in
really
Legos
cool.
would just be
Even
sick.
if it was just like the main floor, but if you could like add in the paintings and stuff, that would be awesome.
That would
So-
be
I
a
don't think they'd
weekend.
ever do anything Mario 64 focused though specifically.
Oh yeah.
Right.
I mean,
If
I
these are-
feel like.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was just gonna say, I feel like freaking Discord lag. I was just gonna say that I feel like it's gonna be something related to 1-1, level 1-1, but
Oh yeah, like you build a level like it's your refrigerator.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What were you
Wait,
gonna say,
what?
Swinky?
Like fridge magnets, you can build
Oh,
levels on your
okay,
fridge and
okay.
stuff. It'd be like similar concept.
That's
Like,
what I'm thinking.
Build the level like it's your refrigerator. It's like in size, in function.
You're booking a plane to see what kind of fridge I have.
Were you
Well, I
gonna
was
say
gonna
something?
say, looking at this, like if it is like a physical like object and it's like a doll size, right? If those are LED displays, right? I'm thinking, okay, so how terrifying is this thing gonna look when it's powered down? Because eyes are gonna go jet black.
Oh,
Oh
God.
yeah, no, you're right.
It's gonna look like someone
It would just have a
pushes-
hole in its chest.
like someone just like thumbed both his eyes in and then like just deleted his mouth.
Oh Jesus.
No, that is a great point.
Mario.
But it might not look
EXE.
nearly as scary without the 300 teeth it has.
Yeah. It might
it's-
look like what's the character from the movie Scream?
Ghost face.
Ghost.
It's
I
the
think-
ghost where it's like
Yeah,
completely
it's
white face.
Ghostface.
Yeah, Ghostface.
Yeah.
He might kind of look like that actually, except like more tan.
Except like more tan.
Yeah.
The more we talk about it, this is gonna be. It feels like it's gonna be like a $50 thing instead of
Yeah, right.
20.
Well, to be fair, aren't Legos like super expensive nowadays? Like ridiculously.
Some
This
of
is
them
like-
can be, yeah.
Yeah. I can't imagine.
I really
that-
want to know how big it is.
Yeah, me too. I want to know like what else it comes with because I'm sure it comes with like Luigi, Peach, Bowser, but like what is the actual house you're building or what's the location?
You have like
Mario.
Mario in Minecraft, then you have Mario Maker 2, and then you have Mario Maker in real life.
Yep. Mario Maker IRL.
Yeah.
Are you guys hearing this? Is it
Yes.
just me? Why does it say anything?
no, I hear it.
I hear so I'm not saying anything because when I edit
Because
this,
he's
we're not going to
recording
hear
Yeah,
it
the
no, no
normally.
one else is gonna hear it but
Yeah,
us.
that's what I thought.
Hey everyone, post apologies, but Swinky's audio got really messed up for a solid 30 to 40 minutes, so we had to cut out a big chunk of the podcast. So we're going to cut to the rest of the discussion when Swinky's audio decided to fix itself. So hope you enjoy the rest of the cast.
I think the worst thing was when Nintendo put in fake challenges. Like the Running Man in Ocarina of Time. You can't beat him, but like it looks like it's a legitimate challenge. It's just like that's so infuriating. Now knowing that you couldn't beat him.
I'm
Imagine
assuming
if they
you
did
were.
that today. Like they
That was
straight
the
up
age
lie.
of misdirection and
Yeah.
random
Yeah.
secrets, though.
Yeah,
I kind
really
of miss it
was.
because it's like nowadays you kind of can't do it because the internet would be quick to be like, nope, you can't. Data mined. There's no
Yeah,
such thing.
let's check.
Yeah.
Let's check the Mario 64 decomp. It's not real.
I'm assuming you would have been old enough to hear like a lot of melee rumors, right, Swank?
Oh yeah, Sonic.
The Sonic
getting
one.
20,
I remember that
20
one.
cruel melee kills.
Yeah.
Oof.
My
That's a popular
older
one.
brother did it. He
You
spent
did?
his
Oh my
entire-
god.
he almost his entire summer trying the challenge, and then he got it, and then it was like it was the saddest thing ever.
I feel like when you're engaging yourself in one of those challenges and you're spending all those hours and hours doing it, way before you complete it, you already know there's no way this is true. I have to do it anyway now, though, because of all the time
I've already invested so much time. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
I just remember, like, man, I was a gullible little kid. There was I think it was Game Informer, or it was one of those gaming magazines back in the day. They had like a lot of it was satire, and I remember reading one of the pages. They like photoshopped Mario, Peach, and Daisy into like a rodeo. So like they gave it was like the Mario Dance Dance Revolution render of him like doing a break dance or whatever, and like they just added a cowboy hat on him, and like you see Peach and Daisy in the background. I'm like, whoa, like a Mario rodeo or whatever this is. That's interesting. And then you grow up and like, that's so goddamn stupid, Mario rodeo.
Until you see it come out next year.
Yeah. I remember the Toad rumor too for Smash Bros. That one I believed for a long time, but I was so sad.
You're talking
I
about
found that it was
for
fake.
the original Smash
Or
Bros.
for
Right?
for Melee.
For Melee, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was this website I used to go on. It was called like DebtStar or Dexstar. I don't remember exactly, but like, it was really cool back then because it had all these really great tips on like beating the event matches in Melee, because I didn't really know how to do it back then. But it also had like these rumors on there, like how to get Sonic, how to get Tails, how to get Toad, and the
Yeah.
screenshots look so legit.
Nowadays it's just like, oh man, I know where that's from, or that's like not.
I know where
real.
that renders from. Yeah, exactly.
What other like rumors did you buy into when you were a kid that you were like, man, I'm sad that this isn't real?
Santa Claus, fucking every time, dude.
I meant gaming, but
Freaking
yeah, okay.
Easter Bunny.
Well, Santa's supposed to bring you games, dude. So
Yeah, because
it's the ultimate
gaming
gamer
related.
move.
The ultimate disappointment.
Santa's where speedrunning started.
Santa. Yeah.
He
BLJ's
runs
down
the
all
world.
the chimneys.
Yeah.
Speed runs the world.
He's definitely doing something to get from country to country, dude. There's no way
Yeah.
it's happening in one night.
He has to be LJ.
That would be a cool ROM hack. Just like the big house concept, but like each level is a different big house.
Like Mario
Oh,
Santa
God.
Claus.
Yeah.
That would honestly be kind of
That's
cool.
so exhausting.
Oh yeah, that would be exhausting, but it'd be fun.
It's like, oh boy, what different toilet awaits me in this house?
You have to change the cork box to a present that you could carry around.
Yo,
Yeah, exactly.
see, it writes itself.
Yeah, like the goal is just to find the Christmas tree. Maybe like the houses could be like a factory, or it's like, I don't know. I mean, like the house. There's a lot of different types of houses.
Damn.
It's cool.
I know how that
Christmas.
game ends.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Final level plus final boss is you go and deliver presents to Santa. And Santa's been evil the whole time.
Oh, shoot.
There's just a big fat man compared to Mario, who's an elf. Yo, that's brilliant.
Yes.
The final boss
You
is
just described Bowser.
Yeah, exactly.
the final boss is actually Lego Mario.
Yep.
It all cycles back.
It's Lego Mario.
It does kind of look like a
gosh.
nutcracker.
It does a little bit, yeah.
What if like you can remove the LED and just like, why haven't they done more of that?
He's like Tony. He's like Tony Stark taking out his core.
Yep. He
That's
just
kind of what
died.
it looks like.
He probably would die if you took out the core.
Isn't there a channel that just smashes consoles and like stuff like that?
That's Plain Rock.
Plain Rock.
Plain Rock
Yeah.
124.
We should. I want him see him smash Lego Mario.
Lego Mario.
I never understood that, like the trend of buying stuff just to break it, and then people like tune in. It's like, yeah,
People
I
love
get my rage out.
Well, I think there's something kind of like it's not, I wouldn't say endearing, but like there is something
Cathartic?
fun about like watching stuff get destroyed, especially things you care about. Like, like if it was your like you've got a Switch, but you get to watch someone else's get completely
I-
just wrecked.
Batman's family.
I really-
Relationship, families.
Batman's family. I really want that on like
This has been taken too far.
I want you to tweet that out so I can print it and put it in a frame. There's something so fun about watching the things you care about get destroyed. Nathaniel Bain.
Cathartic even was the word I think
Yeah,
he used.
cathartic. Batman's family. That's so dark.
I remember watching like the PS3, like when everyone's waiting in line for get a PlayStation 3. You know, it's like whatever 8 hour. They've been there for like I don't know 16 hours or whatever, and then like the first person that gets it just turns around and just destroys it in front of all the people who have been waiting for almost a day.
Oh God.
the contrast on that is it's pretty good.
Wow. Not only did you waste your time, but your money as well.
You're like there shivering in the cold, and you're like getting hit by like the plastic pieces of like the casing. He's like just destroying it with a baseball bat.
I just like to imagine that scenario. Like you're waiting in line for 8 hours, and everyone around you is just like, why does this dude have a bat with him? Like, it's just it never goes mentioned at all. Weren't the lines when the Wii came out like super crazy? Like I remember that was a huge release.
I was too young and didn't get a
Yeah, I
Wii,
don't-
so I don't know.
I don't remember. I was like 11, I think.
How about you,
Yeah,
Swanky?
I
You
got
probably
as
remember.
I got as a gift, so I did not.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
No, actually, the Wii was the first console I ever bought on my own. It was like,
Really?
yeah. So I waited like 2 or 3 years after it came out. I think I got it in 2008 or 2009. But I remember I got it with Mario Galaxy, and that was the game that got me back into like Nintendo, because I kind of like steered away from it for a while until I played that. I'm like, damn, this is a good game.
That is a weird concept, though. Thinking of like we're used to we're aware of waiting for stuff like in long lines and things, but like there's a time where like my mom, like I don't know if my mom like how many kneecaps she had to break to get a Wii. Like it makes me think of like have you guys seen the movie Jingle All the Way where they're going for that Turbo Man doll?
Oh,
Yeah.
It's like that. It's like, I mean, was it that bad? I'll never know.
I don't know. Like from because like you watch like a lot of stuff from the time, right? And you always see people making fun of just how popular it was and how like coveted the Wii was at the time, and like how the lines were and how Christmas and Black Friday and all that stuff. So like that was that was pretty much why I asked, like if you guys remembered that, to know like just how hectic it was, because I can imagine that it was exactly like that, like people fighting over, I don't know, GameStop or Walmart or Target and just wanting to get their hands on a Wii.
I mean, when it first came out, but like when I got mine, there was a lot in the store.
Yeah, surplus of
I just walked in and got it. Yeah.
and now
They
it's just,
see you and they're
get
like,
one.
thank God, dude. No one's been buying these.
Did you guys ever fall out of like your Nintendo phases or your Mario phases?
I was a COD kid for like 3 years at one point.
You look like a COD kid.
I was a COD
Oh
kid.
damn.
He's right, dude.
I was a Gears of War and Halo junkie.
It was always like those were the two
Yeah.
people. You're either into Gears of War and Halo or COD. It was never a mixture of both, I feel like.
And it's funny because like they're both shooters, so it's like that whole generation of like the mid 2000s
Yeah.
was just shooter kids everywhere. I think.
They're different
think-
genres of shooter. I think it's
Right.
still true today
Yeah.
as well.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, because I played COD too. I never played Gears of War or Halo.
I think it's like a different, like the people who grew up playing, I don't know, like I would say I was really big into GoldenEye, right? A lot of the shooters where like you can take multiple hits and then survive or replenish your health. That's a completely different world than COD where it's like one bullet you're down. Or like, I don't know.
Right.
I think that's why I didn't really end up liking Call of Duty a whole lot, just because I don't know. I guess I like the fantasy environments of like Halo and like Gears of War,
Yeah,
and
it's
just
nice.
there's something dark and gritty about Gears of War is really cool.
And so, what got you guys back into? What was the moment you were like, "Man, I miss this. Like, I want to play these games more." You know, like Nintendo or Link.
Mine was like probably around the time I started watching Siglemic and speedrunning.
Actually, pretty similar because like I guess it would be Mario Galaxy, but like I really got into Mario 64 again when I started watching Cyglemic do his runs.
When you say
about
back
you,
in the day, how long ago was that?
That was a
2
long
years
8
that
years
was, like,
ago.
It was a long time
Okay.
ago. That was when Twitch was first taking off. He had like
Gotcha. Okay.
10, 15,000 viewers, and back then that was like being a mega giant channel.
He was he was
Crazy.
ninja.
He was
He was
basically
Ninja.
Ninja.
Yeah.
He literally was. like,
And he definitely reached further than any Nintendo creator did.
yeah, honestly, he was
If you
like
can
the
even
biggest
call him
Nintendo
that. I mean, it
channel.
was just one game, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, fair.
I mean, no one was. There was a couple of Chinese or Japanese players that were kind of close to him, but I remember there was this month in August. This was such a great month, and he basically just played Mario 64 for 12 hours every day, and he broke
was
his
sick.
own record like 6 or 7 times that month. It was insane.
That was a fun month. That was when I got into it.
Yep. Yeah, that was
I
when I
think-
got into it too. It was cool.
I think my fallout actually took place probably at a different time than you guys. My fallout was post Super Mario Galaxy, all the way. I mean, the Wii U is a foreign console to me, to some degree.
Right.
And I think when I started doing YouTube again, right before I started doing YouTube again, I was really big in watching some speedrunning stuff. I think what actually got me back into Zelda was actually a speedrunner named Jodenstone, who when they had their sub 18, or I think it was 1807 or sub 18 wrong warp run, where they actually broke the world record. I think I was like, dang, that was baller, and that got me back into Ocarina of Time, just like that.
I honestly, I think that might have, because I don't remember ever having like a fallout with it, but I think we might have all had the same interest when it came to speedrunning. Because I remember like hearing about Simple Flips, or like hearing about Cheese, hearing about like all these different speedrunners, and like I didn't grow up with an N64 or like Mario 64, so like watching that game be speed run was super interesting.
Speedrunted.
And you speedrun it, runded. Did you speed?
You said you never played it, but it was interesting anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
I've always been of the opinion that it's completely unappealing unless you played the game growing up.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, I played Mario 64 since I was 8, but I was like reunited with a friend like 10 years ago, and we tried to speedrun Mario 64, and our first attempt was like 6 hours. So we tried it a few more times. We were having fun with it. We're like, I wonder what the actual fastest time is. So then we looked it up, and that's when we saw Cyclemic's one of his YouTube videos. We're like, under 2 hours? What? And then I discovered he streams them live, and by then I was just hooked on speedrunning.
I feel like that should be another conversation for another time. You know, like we could just discuss speedrunning, because that's such a bag of worms to open, and it's such an interesting one. But yeah, like I hadn't really played the game until like I started playing with you guys, and I remember just having that moment of, you know, I feel really bad. I didn't. The first time I played was with these guys, and I've never actually like played the game and beaten it myself. And like that was when I did the 120 star stream.
I remember
Like,
that. Yeah.
But yeah, like that was interesting for me to go back, as opposed to like how you guys had the falling out and then the resurgence.
I would agree with that, though. I mean, when we did the 10 versus 1, I'll be honest, like I forgot where stars were. I forgot what stars were what. I was like, it has been so long since I'd actually gone through and collected everything.
Yeah, same.
I remember, I forget what star it was, because like there's times where I'm like, oh, I'm glad I'm not the one who's screen recording, because I don't know what the hell to do right here. I'm just like sitting there like waiting for someone to get a star. I'm like, all right guys, let's go fight Bowser.
That was me too. Except I was probably like stuck on Bob-omb Battlefield or something. I was just like, I don't know where to go.
It was actually Todd Rogers who got me back into Mario 64 speedrun.
He's such a
What about
legend at the
Markiplier?
game.
I love that video. We probably mentioned that. We probably bring up that video every podcast. I think that about does it for today. Thank you everybody for listening. You know, you can catch us, if not on YouTube, you can catch it on Spotify, Google Music, and I don't remember the other ones. SoundCloud is the one that we can host our things on. So we will see you guys next time.
In a bit.
Cheers. In a bit.
Bye bye.